there and welcome to Cryptology for You, the channel that's not even about cryptology at all, but all about cryptocurrency. Today's big video, we're going to take a look at one of the offline wallets that you could be using to actually get stakeable funds. Well, I'm your host, PaulyD, and well, let's get cracking straight into that. I bet I don't have to remind you, but this is not financial advice. Nope, not at all, not even close. This is purely for educational purposes only, and the little tad of entertainment that's going to be going on the side. One of the first rules you should learn in crypto is, if it's not your keys, it's not your coin. When you have your coin sitting on an exchange, it really isn't your coin, it's the exchange's coin. It's sitting in their custodial wallet. It's not your very own wallet. There are some risks, of course, when you do that, but it's about balancing out that risk. Do you really want to hold your own coin, or do you want to take a little bit of risk and maybe get some interest on your coin at the exchanges? Of course, there are plenty of reasons to hold in an exchange, but there are also plenty of reasons not to. The first thing that comes to mind is, well, you need to be in charge of your own security. Now, on an exchange, I get it. You can put up 2FA, you can put up all sorts of little extra bits of security in order to protect your coin. But really it comes down to how good is the exchange at protecting itself from hacks. What if it did get hacked? The other thing, of course, is you need to be in charge of your own coins. You need to be able to withdraw them when you want. What happens if the exchange gets into some solvency issues? You might not be able to withdraw your coins. If you have your own wallet, you're not likely to be hacked. Well, you're less likely to be hacked. The chances of someone hacking you for your small amount of coin is much more limited than someone trying to hack one of the big exchanges. The other thing, of course, is you've got full control of your coins when you have them on your own wallet. Of course, that is your advantage. You want to use your coin when you want to use it. You're in control when you have the wallet and you have the keys. So when you have your keys, you have total control, right? And it's completely foolproof. You own the keys. Except it's not always. You have to be careful. Do you remember this? Some fellow accidentally threw away his Bitcoin hard drive. Yeah, his hard drive that had his private keys on it. Could have been worth up to $280 million. Whoops! But this isn't going to happen to you, is it? You are in control. You will have your private keys separate. You will have written down your seed phrases. Yep. And I'll show you how this is done on the Firefly Wallet. Now, the Firefly Wallet is Iota's very own wallet. It's pretty handy, it's easy to have, it's downloadable, and you can get it pretty easily just by going here to firefly.iota.org. Now, this is pretty handy because I already had a tiny amount of Iota and I thought, well, I don't want it on an exchange, I want to keep it separately on a wallet. I wasn't able to get any sort of staking on it on an exchange anyway, so I just put it straight into my Firefly wallet. Now, you get all sorts of tools to help protect your wallet, but one of the things you should be doing is writing down your recovery phase using a pen. That's right, the old school way. Keep this absolutely separate and away from your computer. Maybe even keep it somewhere where no one would even know, just you. But make sure you don't lose it, otherwise you'll end up like $280 million guy. But Iota have one extra level of security there. They have the Stronghold File, which contains your private keys, and you can keep that absolutely separate again, digitally this time. But you should probably remember which USB stick you're putting it on, or which hard drive, because if you end up like $280 million man, well, there's no coming back from that. Sorry. Just remember, your keys, your coin. Now, if you want to learn more about Stronghold, or in fact Iota in general, you can go straight to their site. There are plenty of options there to be able to see lots of stuff to learn, and plenty of good information there, plus some good security tips. If you have some Iota and you want to download the Firefly Wallet, go ahead, do it now, pause the video, the link is in the description below, you can click on that, takes you straight to the wallet. There is no sign-up fees, there is nothing that you need to do. If you want to use it, you're going to need some Iota, which you can buy from any major exchange, but Apart from that, there's nothing else you need to do. Make sure you do write down your seed phrase though. That is something you would have to definitely do. Keep it totally safe. Well, what can I even do with this wallet? Let's check it out now. When you first look at the Iota Wallet, you see it's pretty simplistic. You can see your balance, you can look at staking, and you can even do some governance there. We're currently looking at the wallet section, but you can check out the staking section or the governance section, and I'll take you through all those next. Let's start by looking at this staking section and seeing what staking you can actually do on your wallet, even if it's not online. Well, at the time of starting this video, I actually started it when there was 49 days of staking left. Currently, as of today, the day that I started making this video, there is only 25 days of staking left. So if you really want to get in, you're gonna have to get in pretty soon to get the staking, and you'll get assembly staked. Previously, you were able to stake and get shimmer. So I'm going to show you how to stake to get assembly, and I'm going to just put a little bit about what assembly is, but not a lot. The rest is going to be up to you to do some research. Once you have started staking, you get stakes every 10 seconds. Yeah, that is correct. You get a stake every 10 seconds. It's based on how much you put in. The more you put in, the more you'll get back. To start staking, you're going to need some Iota. So you would have had to have bought some, or maybe you've already got some. You've sent it to your Firefly Wallet, you've got your address, and you've sent it there. Well, now you just have to hit the stake funds button. Unlike other stakes that are presented before, you can stop staking your Iota instantaneously and use your Iota for whatever it is you plan. Other stakes, for instance, can take 2 to 14 days to unstake, which can be a bit of a pain if the coin goes up in value very quickly. In order to stake, you can stake any amount you want. Of course, so long you have the Iota in your account, you can stake it all, part of it, or none of it. It's totally up to you, but once you're there and you have the amount you want to stake, just hit the stake button. You're even told how much you're likely to get for your entire staking period, which at the time now is just 25 days remaining, so if you wanted to get in, you'd have to get in pretty quickly. Confirm your amount and that's it. All you need to do now is pop in your password and you can unlock your wallet and get staking. Now you've got 10 seconds between all your stakes. Here is my first stake, and then after 10 seconds, well, you get another stake. Literally in the amount of time it said to do this. Well, there's my next stake. Now currently there is no value for the assembly token, but it's hopeful that during this year assembly will launch and there will be some value on your token at that point. But you've gained it for doing nothing. Remember I said there is only 25 days left, so if you did want to get in, you'll have to get in pretty quickly. Let's take a look at the governance tab now. On the governance tab, you can get some form of vote if you have Iota in your wallet. And this vote helps to form the direction of Iota. This is part of the decentralized plan where you get to control the direction of the coins you own. Now keep an eye on the governance tab because there may be some new things to vote on, and all you need is to have some coin in there and you can vote. Previously, the Firefly Wallet was giving some Shimmer network tokens, and again, this is something you can look up to see how that's doing now. I'll put a link in the description directly below and you can check out Shimmer. I'll put a link to the assembly website below as well in that description, and you can check out the assembly token to see if it is something you would be willing to stake and be part of as the future of assembly. Now there is only 25 days left, as said, might be a bit less by the time you start watching this video, but every 10 seconds you will get a stake. Of course, as usual, you will still need to do your own research. Now I've given links there to the Shimmer site, I've given links to the Firefly Wallet, I've given links to the assembly token site, and I'll give links to the Iota help pages as well. And this is all stuff that you will need to do in order to get a little bit of research behind you. Now you can join up with the Iota Discord groups as well, and you can learn even more there. All of this is the minimum amount of research you should be doing anyway for any coin that you want to use. Don't forget you could also join in with our Telegram, Discord or Facebook groups. There is plenty of research to be had there. Every day, fair and greed. We put charts on daily as well as market conditions. There is plenty of other things there to look at in the description below, which you can choose to look at and perhaps do a little bit more research on. Plus, I have taken to the Twitter. Yeah, I've just started tweeting a few things lately. You're welcome to follow on Twitter as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you're going to subscribe to the channel, hit that little alarm button so that you can see when the next video is coming up. Plus you can like and share this with your friends because maybe your friends want to know a little bit about the Iota and Firefly wallets. That's all up to you. I've been your host PaulyD and, well, happy profits.